Hello everyone, this is Dharam Sir here. So today we are going to continue with chapter 9 of grade 12 maths, which is differential equations. And the topic of today's video is general and particular solutions of a differential equations. We have many types of solutions for a differential equation, and in this video we will learn about general and particular solution. So let's start. So general and particular solutions of a differential equation. So let me explain this topic first, that we have a differential equation of the type suppose d2 upon dx2 plus y equals to 0. Now this is a differential equation. So the solution of this differential equation will be some sort of function, suppose this is phi, and that will satisfy this equation. Now when the function phi is substituted by some unknown y, dependent variable, in the given differential equation, then the left hand side and the right hand side should be equal. Now the curve y is equal to fx, we know that the derivative is some sort of curve, y is equal to phi x is called the solution curve of the given differential equation. The function that we obtain, that is y is equal to some x, will be the solution curve for the given differential equation. Now we have y equals to phi x, suppose this is equal to a sine ax plus b, where a b belongs to R. Now when this function and its derivatives are substituted in equation 1, the left hand side equals to right hand side, so it will be the solution of the given differential equation. If it contains the constants a and b, it will be the general solution. But if we have the limits, we have some points in the given curve, such suppose a is equal to 2, b is equal to pi by 4, and replacing this in the given equation, we get y is equal to phi 1x equals to 2 sine x plus pi by 4, which is independent of constants, okay, a and b. So such a solution will be called your particular solution, and again LHS will be equals to RHS in that case. Okay, so general solution means the solution of the differential equation that contains some constants a, b, c, d, and if we have certain values of x, y or a, b, c, d, so such that we can replace those constants, then that solution will be called your particular solution. Clear? So pause and note down these points. In the previous equation, that the function phi consists of two different constants, arbitrary constants a and b. So this will be your general solution, and whereas the phi 1 contains no constants as a and b, so that will be your particular solution. As I told you, the general solution contains some constants and particular solution don't have those constants. The solution which contains constant is general solution, and which primitive also, remember this term primitive, and the solution which do not contain any arbitrary constant will be called a particular solution. Clear? So pause and note down these points. So let's start exercise 9.2. Verify that the given functions is a solution of the corresponding differential equation. Now we have y is equal to e power x plus 1, and we have to prove that y double dash minus y dash equals to 0. So simply y is equal to e power x plus 1, if you find y dash, it will be e power x plus 0, that is e power x, and if you differentiate it again, that is y double dash, you will get e power x. So putting these values in the LHS, you will get y double dash minus y dash as e power x minus e power x equals 0, which is equal to RHS. Hence it is verified. Therefore we can say that y, that is e power x plus 1, will be the solution of the given differential equation, y double dash minus y dash equals to 0. Very simple. Simply find the derivative, put in the given differential equation. If LHS equals to RHS, it will be a solution. Clear? So pause and note down the solution. Question 2 is, verify that the given function is a solution of the corresponding differential equation, and the function y equals to x square plus 2x plus c, and y dash minus 2x minus 2 equals 0. So we have y is equal to x square plus 2x plus c, and we have to prove that y dash minus 2x minus 2 equals 0. So using y equals to x square plus 2x plus c, we have y dash equals to 2x plus 2, and putting this value in the LHS of the given differential equation, we get 2x plus 2 minus 2x minus 2, which is equal to 2x plus 2 minus 2x minus 2 equals to 0, which is our right hand side of the given differential equation. Hence verified. Clear? So pause and note down the solution. Move into question 4. Verify that the given function is a solution of the differential equation, and the function is y is equal to under root 1 plus x square, and we have to prove that y dash equals to xy upon 1 plus x square. Okay, So y equals to 1 under 1 plus x square, and we have to prove that y dash equals to xy upon 1 plus x square. Now differentiating equation 1, we have y dash equals to differential of 1 plus x square, the differential of 1 plus x square per half. So applying chain rule, we get 1 upon 2 1 plus x square power minus half into differential of 1 plus x square. So it is half 1 plus x square power minus half into 2x. So on simplifying, we get x upon under root 1 plus x square. Now right hand side of the given differential equation, that is xy upon 1 plus x square. So putting the value of y, we get x upon 1 plus x square into under root 1 plus x square. So simplifying, we get x upon under root 1 plus x square, which was equal to what? Y dash. So we get the LHS. Clear? So it is verified that the given function y will be a solution of the given differential equation 2. So pause and note down the solution. Next we have question 6. Verify that the given function is a solution of the corresponding differential equation, and the function is y is equal to x sin x, and we have to verify x y dash equals to y plus x under root x square minus x square. So given is y equals to x sin x, and we have to prove that y will be y, that the equation 1 will be a solution of the differential equation x y dash equals to y plus x under root x square minus y square. Now differentiating equation 1, we get dy upon dx equals to, or y dash equals to x into differential of sin x plus sin x into differential of x, which gives x cos x plus sin x. Now taking the LHS of differential equation x y dash, so x into y dash, that is x into x cos x plus sin x, which is equal to x square plus cos x, x square cos x plus x sin x. Take this as equation 3, and taking the right hand side of the differential equation, that is y plus x under root x square minus y square. So putting y is equal to x sin x, it is given. So we get x sin x plus x under root x square minus x square sin x, which will be equal to x sin x plus x into x cos x. So on simplification, we are getting x square cos x plus x sin x. So from 3 and 4, we can verify that the left hand side equals to right hand side. Hence y equals to x sin x will be the solution of the given differential equation. Clear? So pause and note down the solution. So question 7. Verify that the given function is a solution of the corresponding differential equation xy equals to log y plus c, and we have to verify y dash equals to y square upon 1 minus xy. So we have xy equals to log y plus c, and we have to prove that xy equals to log y plus c will be a solution of the differential equation y dash equals to y square upon 1 minus xy. So differentiating both sides of equation 1, that is xy log y plus c, we get xy dash plus y into 1 equals to 1 upon y into y dash equals to c. Okay, so taking y dash to same side, we get xy dash minus y dash upon y equals to minus y. So taking y dash common, we get y dash into x minus 1 upon y equals to minus y. So simplifying and finding the value of y dash, we get y dash into xy minus 1 upon y equals to minus y. Multiplying, we get y dash equals to minus y square upon xy minus 1, or minus y square upon minus 1 minus x square, minus cancel, we get y dash equals to y square upon 1 minus xy, which was the required differential equation. So we can say that xy, the given function xy equals to log y plus c will be a solution of the given differential equation. Clear? So pause and note down the solution. Moving to question 9. Verify the given function is a solution of the differential equation x, that is x plus y equals to tan inverse y will be a solution of y square y dash plus y square plus 1 equals to 0. Now we have x plus y equals to tan inverse y, and we have to prove that y square y dash plus y square plus 1 equals to 0. Now differentiating equation 1, we get 1 plus y dash equals to 1 upon 1 plus y square into y dash. So cross multiplying, we get 1 plus y dash into 1 plus y square y dash. So on opening the bracket, we are getting 1 plus y square plus y dash y square equals to y dash. So on simplification, we are getting y square y dash plus y square plus 1, which is our differential equation. So we can say that x plus y equals to tan inverse y will be a solution of the given differential equation. Clear? So pause and note down the solution. Moving to question 10. Verify that the given function is a solution of corresponding differential equation. We have y equals to under root a square minus x square, and we have the differential equation x plus y equals to dy upon dx equals 0. So given is y equals to under root a square minus x square, and we have to prove that this will be a solution of x plus y dy upon dx equals to 0. So differentiating equation 1, we get dy upon dx equals to 1 upon 2 a square minus x square power minus half into differential of a square minus x square, which will be equal to minus x upon under root a square minus x square. So putting this value of y and dy upon dx in the given differential equation LHS, we get LHS equals to x plus y dy upon dx equals to x plus under root a square minus x square into minus x upon under root a square minus x square, which is equal to x minus x equals 0, which is our right hand side. Hence we can say that y is equal to under root a square minus x square will be a solution of the given differential equation. Clear? So pause and note down the solution. Moving to question 12. The number of arbitrary constants in the particular solution of a differential equation of third order is. Now the differential equation, the number of arbitrary constants in the particular solution of differential equation of any order is 0. By definition, a particular solution is a solution because particular solution does not contain any arbitrary constant, whatever be the order and whatever be the degree. The particular solution of any differential equation does not contain any arbitrary constant. So the option D is correct for the given question. Clear? It is a definition based question. So pause and note down the solution. With this we end exercise 9.2. So solve the remaining sums and also solve the examples given before the exercise. Thank you and all the best.